Hello children. I have already explained you what is preposition and I have also given you so many examples in my previous video. Today I am going to explain you how to differentiate between different kinds of prepositions. So let's start children. First is in and into. What is the difference between in and into? In means already inside. There is no movement. For example, the frog is in the pond. But into means when there is a movement, like the frog is jumping into the pond. So in means already inside, and into means movement is there when something is going inside. In the same way, out and out of. Out is already placed outside, and out of there is a movement when something is coming out of. Like in the example, you can see the ball is coming out of the box. There is a movement. Next is into the box and out of the box. See children, can you see the dotted lines here, broken lines? They are here to show you the movement of the cat. Like in the first picture, you can see the cat is going into the box. You can see the arrow here. And the next one is the cat is going out of the box. Both are showing movement. So whenever there will be movement, when it is coming inside, you have to use into, and when it is going out, then you have to put right out of. In the same way, children, onto. We have read here in and into. In the same way, on and onto. Like from this example only, I will explain you. The frog is sitting on the leaf. And you can also write for onto. On means on the surface. In the same way, the cat is going to sit onto the leaf. So when there is a movement and when the frog is going to sit on the surface of something, then we will put onto. The next one is in and on, the simplest one children. You can see the joker is in the box, the joker is on the drum. In means inside and on means on the surface of something. Many students get confused between above and over. They are not exactly same children. See, over means exactly above on a higher surface. And above means it can be anywhere on the higher surface. In the same way, under and below. Under means exactly below the surface and below means anywhere at a lower level. So above will be the opposite of below and over will be the opposite of under. See here, above, the opposite of above is below, over is under, on is beneath, and up is down. Like above, over, up, and on, they all are showing something which is on the higher level, on the higher surface. In the same way, beneath, below, under, and down, they are showing something which will be to a lower surface. Now, what is the difference between and among? From the picture only you can see the boy is sleeping between mom and dad. So when we talk about two things or persons, we can use between. But among, when we talk about more than two persons or things, like Shreya is very popular among the boys. The next is off or off. Like get that cat off the table. What is the meaning of off here? Means to show separation or disconnection. You have to separate the cat from this table. So get that cat off the table means remove the cat from the table. And what is the meaning of off? It's the table of my great aunt. It is showing possession, belonging. In the same way, off is also used to show composition, like the table is made up of wood, the table is made up of plastic. So off is showing composition here, children. So what is the pronunciation of OFF? Off. And pronoun and OF off. Next is comparison of prepositions, children. Few already I have explained you, but few I will explain now. Like in and into, I have already explained you. He is in the house. He is already in the house. Into, he ran into the room means the movement is there. Between, again, when we talk about two persons or things, like divide those pencils between those boys, between these two boys. And among means when we talk about more than two persons or things, like divide these pencils among the three boys. Now, what is the meaning of in time and on time? See, children, in time means a bit earlier. Like he promised to come at 8 a.m. but came in time means he came before time, before 8 a.m. In the same way, what is the meaning of on time? Means a bit late. Like my friend promised to come at 8 a.m. and he came on time means after 2 or 3 minutes. So in time means a bit earlier and on time means a bit late. Number 4 is at the moment and in a moment. See children, at the moment means right now. And in a moment means in a very less time or a few minutes later, like at a moment. My uncle is in Delhi at the moment means right now he is in Delhi. And in a moment means the sentence is he will be with you in a moment means after 2-3 minutes or in a very short duration, in a very short period of time a person will be present. In and within. Let us understand this with the help of an example. He will reach home in an hour, and within, we shall reach home within an hour. Both are looking alike. And you can also get confused. You will think that both the sentences are almost same. But children, when we are saying he will reach home in an hour, we know that an hour means 60 minutes. So a person can reach in 10 minutes also, 15 minutes also, 20 minutes also. Means in 60 minutes at any time he can reach. But we shall reach home within an hour means it will take around 1 hour, around 60 minutes. It can be 55 minutes also, it can be 65 minutes also. Fine. So it will take around 1 hour to reach home. So in means in less than 1 hour. Okay, and within an hour means almost 1 hour. In and after. First one is he shall finish the work in 2 days. Means 2 days means what, children? Suppose we are talking about Monday and Tuesday. So before Tuesday he will complete his work. And after we finish the work after 2 days. Means he will completely take 2 days. Maybe he can take third day also. Suppose I have given you Monday and Tuesday, you have to complete your work. But when you are saying you will complete your work after 2 days, so maybe it can be Wednesday or Thursday. Fine. Now above and over, already I have explained you. Above means at a higher level, the sky is above our heads. And over, the fan is moving over my head, exactly over your head. Beside and besides. Beside means he's sitting beside his father. This is the example. Beside means you can say next to or near to. Like he is sitting near to his father, next to his father. So beside means next to or near to. Besides. The example is he knows French besides English. Means in addition to. He knows, it is written he knows French besides English. Means he knows English and in addition he knows French also. Next is prepositions with time. Since and for. Children, since means a point of time and period means for means a period of time. Like it's written here since, between a past time and a now. Means the work has been started in the past and it is there is a continuation now also. Like she has been here since 5 o'clock. Maybe it is 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock. So from 5 o'clock she is here. He hasn't slept since yesterday. I haven't eaten French food since I left France. So children, since means point of time. The starting of, it is telling the starting of time from where it has started and it is continued till now. And for, during a length of time means it is showing a period of time. Like she is going to sleep for an hour. See, it is showing period of time, an hour. In the same way, she has been crying for 2 hours. They have been smoking for 2 years. So, can you see, children? It is showing the exact period of time. The next is until and during. Until means up to, but not after, or a specific time. Like I will stay until 4 o'clock. It is showing specific time that I will go after 4 o'clock only. Are you going to work until 10? Until my father came home, I read a book. So it is showing you a specific time. And during means for part of a period of time, or you can say a short period of time. Like I watched television during a break in my studies. I was studying for 5 hours, and in that break I watched television. So it is showing a short period of time. I met her during lunch. They met her during the presentation. So, children, I hope you all have understood how to differentiate the different kinds of prepositions. Many students get confused between different prepositions. They don't know how to use it in a sentence while speaking or writing. So, I hope this video will help you. That's all for today, children. Thank you.